Ladies and gentlemen, it was just a matter of a time that Gintu decided to visit Mogesi in the hospital. So this video today is a status update on how Mogesi is faring on. Remember, it's the first day that Mogesi is also appearing live since the accident.
Together with Gintu in the hospital.
Yeah.
It started on Tuesday, where I got an accident. Where I was just from the customer I was just delivering the clothes.
Exactly.
But after returning home, I got an accident that was not.
Whereby the motorbike fall down, or which kind of an accident?
No, there is those kind of the holes that you do find.
Potholes. They're called potholes. Potholes.
Yeah.
The Moram Road. Yeah.
So I went there and I just entered in. Then the motorbike bounced. After the bouncing of the motorbike, I found myself
flat-rate.
Exactly.
So from a little bit of a fraction of a second, you are delivering talk about a delivery of a cloth to a customer, and sometimes you're gonna be having the free delivery sometimes. So if the customer is far, he can just pay you.
Who usually hire through online?
Exactly. The people can talk about, okay, Mogesi, I saw you have some of the clothing here. Do you sell? How much?
Yeah.
And talked about give me one, and they pay for the transport money.
Exactly.
And now you delivered the clothing, and now when you are coming back, or when you are going.
When I'm just coming back.
Oh, when you are coming back.
Yes, sure.
And the same day that you got an accident, a little bit much of the people are talking about, there's a person who posted a video talking about Mogesi is no more. I don't know who was the guy, but it was so squambarizing as a person can just talk about that way because of maybe getting much of the attention from the platform here. But the real fact is he got an accident, and I was there how he was admitted and being treated and being addressed. Because right now, how do you feel as you are right now?
Into the face, I can say that I'm just feeling well.
Yeah.
But it was yesterday night.
Yesterday night.
I was started feeling a lot of pain.
Stitch.
Into the stitch, alongside the
stitch area. Yeah.
Yeah. I managed to call Ernesto, but first I called my family. All the phone were off.
Okay.
I managed to call Ernesto.
Yeah.
Ernesto, he rushed to my home. I managed to call my brother to take me to the hospital.
Exactly.
So we come here. It was early 3 morning.
3 in the morning.
Exactly.
Okay.
That is the time that we reached here.
Yeah.
So I got some of the treatment. You can take.
I can see some of I don't know how they call this kind of the stuffs here, but the injection, where the injection going to be coming in.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I have just been told that
Mogesi and Gintu is talking about. Remember, this is the second hospital that Mogesi is into. The first hospital is where he was treated. The second hospital is when Mogesi had a pain from the stomach where it was stitched. Then he called the brother and Ernesto, who took him back to the hospital at 3 a.m. in the morning. So this is why I think he called Gintu, and Gintu stormed to the hospital where he was making video and showing Mogesi's face at the first time. And for a matter of sure, it was serious injury that this young man, really endured. And for a matter of fact, let me now take this opportunity to wish her quick recovery. It doesn't matter which side of the divide you are. But because we preach humanity, we mean no harm in everything that we do. So the best thing at this point and this sickness, we must say, and I must say from the bottom of my heart, let you find a healing, a quick healing, until at the time you'll feel better and yield back to this YouTube street. Back to the point. There is a lot of things that really come across at that point. And that alone is going to form the basis of our discourse during the entire video. There is another video that I wanted to play for you here. Because at one point, Gintu came and talked other things. Because on this video, you are seeing what really happened with Mogesi. And Mogesi is talking about an accident. And he is telling us where the accident happened and how. But the other side of it comes an irony. That this irony is a video that Gintu did. The first time. This is the video that I want to play. Then we'll go straight away with the deliberation and analysis and put things into perspective and demystifying things that are not true going forward. So guys, let's just watch Gintu. Let's watch
Mogesi has got an accident today, and I've gone to check on him and to the hospital. A little bit. He was put in casualties or sick room, so as he can just receive the medication with the qualified doctors and nurses who are antagonized and making sure that they're going to be in a hurry to rescue the life of Mogesi a little bit, because it was a terrible and a little bit of the injury, and it was an accident that the motorbike fall down with Mogesi. But much of the story going to be coming from Mogesi one-on-one, as you're going to be coming out to the platform, so as you can just be gauging and getting the words on what happened and how did it occur and where was he coming from and what was the thought. Because sometimes you can just be riding a motorbike and you see abruptly you see darkness in front of you. Maybe it could be the magic that's going to be used, because yesterday I was called with the Good Mo and also the Machete Man, so that I can just be meeting them and we have a small interrogation. But to the real fact is I saw there's something that's going to be miscellaneously detected there, because they are looking for me east, west and south and every corner, so that they can just get where Gintu is coming from. But no one can just gauge, and they're just a small people who cannot even gauge where Gintu gonna be at which kind of the time. So maybe we can just talk about this kind of the people are not to be trusted, because they are using witchcraft also. If you have never known about it, the Kenge fraternity use the witchcraft, which is making them to be feared and to the village also. So they can just make sure that they are looking at you in a bad way, and you can just go and find yourself in an accident. And also this is what they are just inciting themselves.
That I did the reaction on 2 days ago. After the accident happened, Gintu came in with such kind of rant, and Gintu did a video chiding the Amaro family. Up to that point, I believe I just wanted to give you the current state now and earlier, and that is the comparative analysis that I wanted to indulge in, because it's good to know what happened the 2 days ago, because we are discussing the issues of accident. And again, we are discussing the Gintu rant with the subject matter and the content itself, what really contained in that. That's why I have to bring it, the vis-a-vis. The two relations itself is so important, so that you'll get to know the point, of which we are going to delve into such kind of it at the progression stages of this deal. So if you are coming across this channel for the very first time and you are my silent watcher, kindly please click on the notification bell, subscribe, so that whenever I upload a video, YouTube shall notify you instantly. To my loyal subscriber, may God bless you abundantly. So let's dive in this week again. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my YouTube chat. My name is Sinazak and this is my YouTube channel. So guys, the status update of Mogesi in the hospital. Currently, the video that Gintu did with Mogesi in the hospital today confirms that the accident was a natural accident. Confirms the accident was through a motorcycle. And how was the accident itself? Mogesi got an accident because he was driving a motorcycle. At that point, he was delivering a cloth to a customer, of which after delivering, when he was coming back, and you know the road in the village that they were using is all-weather road, Amaram Road itself. So what happened? He hit the pothole, which made him roll flat on the ground, then sustained the bruises. And that is a fact. And that is what we are being told. Mogesi also is telling us, from that point, he was taken to hospital, treated, sutured, then taken back home to rest and heal. After 2 days, what happened at the wee hour? Mogesi started feeling the pain at the stomach where it was sutured, prompting him to create an alarm and call the brothers and the Ernesto, who took him back to the second hospital. So what was the purpose of this second hospital? The purpose of the second hospital was to quell the pain and transfer him to another big hospital where the x-ray could be done to check if there is any internal injuries going forward. As for that point, those are the message you are getting at this moment. But remember, I played another video, and there's another video that I wanted to play because there's a two conflicting information that is coming herein. Not on the part of Mogesi, but on the part of its Gintu. Are we there? Perhaps let's watch the video below. Then we compare and we contrast going forward.
In the hospital.
Yeah.
It started on Tuesday, where I got an accident. Where I was just from the customer I was just delivering the clothes.
Exactly.
But after returning home, I got an accident that was not.
Whereby the motorbike fall down, or which kind of an accident?
No, there is those kind of the holes that you do find.
Oh, potholes. They're called potholes. Potholes.
Yeah,
the Moram Road. Yeah.
So I went there and I just sent in. Then the motorbike bounced. After the bouncing of the motorbike, I found myself
flat rate.
Exactly.
So from a little bit of a fraction of a second, you are delivering talk about a delivery of a cloth to a customer, and sometimes you're gonna be having the free delivery sometimes. So if the customer is far, you can just pay you.
Who usually hire to online?
Oh, hire. Oh, exactly. The people can talk about, okay, Mogesi, I saw you have some of the clothing here. Do you sell? How much?
Yeah.
And talked about give me one, and they pay for the transport money.
Exactly.
And now you delivered the clothing, and now when you are coming back, or when you are going.
When I'm just coming back.
Oh, when you are coming back.
Yes, sure.
And the same day that you got an accident, a little bit much of the people were talking about, there's a person who posted a video talking about Mogesi is no more. I don't know who was the guy, but it was so squambarizing as a person can just talk about that way because of maybe getting much of the attention from the platform here. But to the real fact is he got an accident, and I was there during how he was admitted and being treated and being addressed. Because right now, how do you feel as you are right now?
Into the face, I can say that I'm just feeling well.
Yeah.
But it was yesterday night.
Yesterday night.
I was started feeling a lot of pain.
Stitch.
Into the stitch, alongside the
stitch area. Yeah.
Yeah. I managed to call Ernesto, but first I called my family. All the phone were off.
Okay.
I managed to call Ernesto.
Yeah.
Ernesto, he rushed to my home. I managed to call my brother to take me to the hospital.
Exactly.
So we come here. It was early 3 morning.
3 in the morning.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's the time that we reached here.
Yeah.
So I got some of the treatment. You can take.
I can see some of I don't know how they call this kind of stuffs here, but the injection, where the injection gonna be coming in.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I have just been told that I have.
3 days ago, I even shared you the screenshot and the heading of that video, and from that video alone, after 2 days, I think he received a backlash. He went and changed even the title, because the initial title was on that video was written, Mogesi is no more. We were warned Mogesi's cause of the crash. And so in this video, Gintu is accusing Amara family and Congress dad of witchcraft and telling us it's the cause of Mogesi accident. This is the point I wanted to bring it out. And today, now in the hospital, Mogesi is telling us that it was an accident as a result of hitting the pothole. And it's obvious anytime when you're driving recklessly and you're in a speed, whenever you hit a top hole, a hot pole, or a pothole itself, or any dent within the road itself, or bump, what would happen? The moment you engage brake, more so the front brake itself, therefore, you'll have to roll. You'll have to roll itself. You must also obey the force of inertia. It will take itself and you roll countless number of times. And that is what happened to Mogesi. It's not the witchcraft. So in this video, the only point that we wanted to derive home is the point of witchcraft that that Gintu was talking about. Now in Mogesi's own mouth is telling us it was an accident as a result of hitting the pothole. And there is no even apology with this Gintu. Another thing that also is coming from that video, you had Gintu telling Mogesi that there is somebody who posted Mogesi's picture and said Mogesi is no more. Guys, let me tell you, Gintu is the one who posted Mogesi picture with a lot of injuries, oozing blood on the faces, and the caption written therein was, Mogesi is no more. Now you hearing Gintu is telling Mogesi that somebody wrote somewhere and he wants to connect all these things to people who are affiliated to Amarwa. Lies. Double speak. And so evilish malice indeed. And these are the kinds of vexations and content that are being consumed by the people who are cheering them. Two conflicting information. Mogesi, if you would have known who is an enemy is the person interviewing you, an enemy is the person sitting next to you. I remember at one point people were warning you against Gintu that you leave Gintu alone. Gintu is up to your detrimental. You started YouTube together. Now Gintu is building, you are not building. Have you asked yourself the reason why you are not building? Because the support of Gintu don't want you either. Gintu was the one who, the time when you arrested and you're in the custody, Gintu was sent $100 to come and remove you from to bail you out from the cells. You never received that money. Gintu ate it. Up to date. So sad. You know, then they will always come and blame Amarwa on any other kind of a natural occurrence that happened or fateful thing. Then they are very quick to point Amarwa's family of witchcraft. Guys, another thing that really also happened, because the interview went on and went on, that Mogesi was supposed to be taken to another hospital where the X-ray could be performed, or MRI, to get to do the clinical imaging if they could discover any internal injury. And the question is asked, Mogesi is being asked if there is any assistance somebody has reached him and how he will be able to foot the bills. And what is Mogesi saying?
So I'm just waiting for
it's quite despicable.
So
Let's listen to that.
Able to go to the X-ray and they see what is just ongoing.
So do you mean that the other hospital that you were there at the first time, or when you got an accident, you never felt that the stomach gonna be having a problem, or the same day you were just feeling the outside the wounds, the ones that you are just feeling, but now when you slept a little bit, now you started hearing the other parts of the body?
Exactly.
So it means that guys, this is another hospital, not the same hospital of Nyabuansi that we were at the last time. And here I can just check. The condition is not much too, but if we can just talk, that's the best moment we can talk about. So are you waiting for the doctor to, are you using the, how can we call it, the vehicle of this hospital, or are you going to be using your public means?
I'm just going to use the vehicle of the hospital.
Oh, the vehicle of the hospital.
Because they are the one that told me that they are going
Hey,
to
bro.
take me there. They are the one that they have just told me that they are going to take me to
the hospital.
Exactly.
For the x-rays and everything like that one. So which kind of a problem right now do you encounter in terms of you, the way you are, apart from the sickness? Talk about the payments. How are you paying? Are you using the card? Because I see the card sometimes you're going to be having shenanigans here, or you're using the card
I
or
was
cash.
just trying to register the share.
Yeah, the share card.
Yeah, but it's just still a problem. The system is not working good, but they have just told me that they are going to work on it, so that it can be used. So we are still waiting for the system to operate well, so that we'll be able to register share.
So in short, right now it's cash money.
Yeah, exactly.
So are you eligible, or are you going to just ask people to help you a little bit wherever they can, and can just assist you with whatever, even if it's a small thing? You can just...
they do say that when a person got charged, they do start asking for donations.
Yeah.
And much of the reactor, they will just talk about Mogesi started asking for donations.
Yeah.
No, what I can say, I cannot say that I can ask any donation from this session here.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So the point is how you are right now. Are you eligible of paying the bills?
No, you've just had
My family is there.
How are you able to foot your bills? Any assistant? Have you requested anything? And Mogesi is refuting that he doesn't want to ask for help on this YouTube seat because there are other reactors who will come to say that they are begging. Guys, who are known of telling people and calling people beggars? I think the lazy gang. I think it's the Gintus. They're the people who started all these things. That somebody is sick genuinely and needs help. Therefore, they will come and react out of it than telling people that you need, that people are requesting for donations. The things that they're now disputing, these are the things that all along they've been preaching in this YouTube street. Exactly. Mogesi, if you want help, request for help. It is on record that the lazy gang are the people for a long time who have been chiding people for begging, yet they also receive they receive donations. There's nothing wrong with the donations. You request for help. But if you have got help, there's no problem. The only problem is like you're refusing, yet you want. It doesn't matter. The problem is you don't want to acknowledge that you people, you are the inventor and the source were the donations. Because anytime when somebody requests help, you refer such kind of persons to be seeking donations. An irony itself. An irony itself. So guys, today it was just an expose about the irony, about the doublespeak itself. Perhaps, let me hear your thought at the comment section. Until next time, this is Senior Zach.